Hello everybody, Adam Dorfman here. As promised, I'm going to do a 3-part series on my daily mindset routine. Something I started doing a few years ago. I learned from Dave Anderson. He's an amazing leadership author, motivational speaker. Highly recommend, check out his books. His book Unstoppable is one of the most powerful business and leadership books I've ever read. I've recommended it to hundreds of people and continue to do so through this platform right now. Daily mindset routine or daily affirmations is a way for me every morning to put on my suit of armor, remind myself who I am, what I stand for, who I want to be, and evaluate my behavior from the day before. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. At the beginning it says, reviewing my mindset routine daily in a thoughtful manner creates the link between my talk and my walk. It requires constant study and evolution to become a subconscious part of my being. What that means is every day I want to evaluate it, and I'm constantly making little tweaks and changes to it because I want it to be in me and I want to remember it all the time. So that as I'm going through my day, I base my actions on my values and my beliefs. And sometimes it really is a little reminder for me of, hey, is this thing you're about to do, is this thing you're about to say something that falls in line with your values? And I think I've stopped myself from saying some things that I might not be able to put back in my mouth because I made that decision to do it. So let's get started. I'm going to go through the first 12 today. 1, I am a powerful creator. What I think and what I say manifests into reality in the world. I must be cautious to think and say only the things that I want to become real. 2, I impact those around me at all times, either positively or negatively. My energy is too big ever to be neutral, so I'm going to strive to make a positive impact on everybody I meet. I will bring light and joy to the world by bringing light and joy to the people I encounter. 3, I know my values and will not compromise them for gain of any sort. Standards without follow through are not standards are simply suggestions. Compassion for others can't be a reason for ignoring values or standards because the players know the rules from day one. If they want to be on the team, they have to abide by the rules. 4, I know my value and I will not settle for less than I'm worth in any endeavor. And now this goes for business and it also goes for personal. My value can be determined by my feeling, not just by my getting. So it's about how I feel, not just what I get. 5, I'm blessed with intelligence and creativity. Any day I choose not to create or use my intelligence is an insult to my creator and a waste of my talent. 6, I will remember my why and talk about it daily. I believe every person deserves to be as successful as they want to be, as long as they're willing to do the work and make the necessary personal changes. Also, I will inspire and energize those around me towards constant self-improvement and exploration, helping them to eliminate limiting beliefs of their own capability and potential. I believe that's my superpower to help people discover who they can become. 7, I am an energizer and builder of people. I make those around me smarter, more confident, more self-assured, more successful, and more impactful if they choose to work with what I give them. I will meet people halfway, but only will give as much as someone is willing to match. For a long time, I tried to want something for people more than they wanted for themselves, and I don't think that goes so well. 8, I will focus my thoughts, words, and actions on the present and the future. Past success is important to establish credibility, but completely irrelevant to anybody who wasn't here as a part of building it. So where we are now and where we're going and what we're going to do are infinitely more important than where we've been and what we've done. So I'm going to be conscious to think and speak and act in a way that lets people know where they fit into the future and how I can help them moving forward. 9, and this was a really hard one for me. I will not push my ambition and standards on people who don't want it. To do so is belittling, demeaning, judgmental towards the goals of the person in question. I'm only responsible for me. My goals are not the goals of others, and those whose ambition match mine will get on board. At the same time, I'm never going to allow somebody whose ambition and work ethic do not match mine to hold myself or anyone on my team back. 10, I will lead the way people need to be led. This is also a hard one for me. I'll lead the way people need to be led, not how it's most comfortable for me to lead. And so I recognize my go-to state is to be a hammer and that everything around me is a nail, and I got to recognize that not everything needs blunt force to work. So while balancing leadership style, I'm going to remember to care enough to confront. I have a responsibility to help people become better, but only if they want to be better, and to challenge people to eliminate limiting beliefs of their own capability. 11, I practice kindness, compassion, patience, and non-judgment. I strive daily to breathe and approach every situation and every person with an open mind and an open heart and search for the best in every situation. I will recognize that each person I encounter is somebody's son or daughter, and I will treat every person to the best of my ability the way I would want someone to treat my children. Now keep in mind, this doesn't mean to be soft it means to be kind. There's a big difference. And the last one for today, this is something I got from the Arbinger Institute's book, Leadership and Self-Deception, and also from their book, The Anatomy of Peace, and from their book, The Outward Mindset. I will strive to live outside the box. I will see situations for what they are and people as people. I will work hard to stay out of the box by avoiding self-deception. And when I do get in the box, I'm going to do everything I can to get out quickly. And I will teach others the art of living outside the box. Actually, we're going to have an entire video on that with a guest. So that is all today. That is my first 12 points of my daily mindset routine. We will have 2 more segments centered around this. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Please share, please comment. If you have questions about this, please leave them below and I'm happy to answer them. Have a great day.